Powerful blast blew off the roof of an East Bay apartment building today, leaving many people hurt, some critically. It happened about 10 this morning on the 1500 block of Sunnyvale Avenue, just blocks from Highway 680 and the Pleasant Hill BART station. NBC Bay Area's Christy Smith joins us live from Walnut Creek. And Christy, any word yet on what caused this explosion?
Well, we did just hear from firefighters, and I tell you, this blast rocked the entire neighborhood. People heard it as far away as Concord. Now, it happened at an apartment complex behind me where firefighters say they found butane cans, not just there, but that blast is so strong that it actually shot some of them to an apartment complex down the street. It was that, the injuries involved, and some other evidence, they say, that led them to believe that this was a hash oil lab, a different type of drug-making operation. I wanted to show you, here's a video of all that's left of the 6-unit apartment building on Sunnyvale Avenue after a huge explosion and fire at about 10 this morning in a second-floor apartment in Walnut Creek. 2 people from inside one unit suffered critical burns, were taken to a local hospital and then transferred to UC Davis Med Center. Police say this is a criminal investigation. Early on, investigators brought in search dogs to look for one person who was possibly unaccounted for, but they say they didn't turn up anything, so they don't think that was the case. Neighbors say they didn't notice anything unusual from the apartment, but firefighters say there were hundreds of butane cans inside for this operation.
We have strong evidence that what resulted in the fire, the injuries, and the explosion was a butane hash oil extraction process, which is basically the use of this type of butane used as a solvent to take out THC, the active ingredient in marijuana, into a very concentrated form.
Now, a neighbor shot some cell phone video afterwards of the explosion and fire. They say that there were actually several small explosions. They say that 2 people who were burned came out with their clothes actually on fire, and some of those same neighbors threw water on them to help. Firefighters say they're seeing more and more of these type of operations. Right now, investigators are still trying to assess to see exactly who can go back in to the surrounding buildings. Reporting live in Walnut Creek, Christy Smith, NBC Bay Area News.
Thank you, Christy.